Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with our practice set 2.3. Now, the first question given in this is state the order of the surds given below. What is given in the first question? That is cube root of 7. So, the order of the surd cube root of 7 is 3. Now, second, 5 into root 12. So the order of the surd 5 into root 12 is 2, as there is none of the number written over here. So you know it is a quadratic surd, and quadratic surd has order 2. Third question, fourth root 10. So the order of the surd fourth root 10 is 4. Next question, what is given in fourth one? That is root 39. So the order of the surd is 2. I said it is a quadratic surd, and quadratic surd has order 2. Now the fifth one, cube root of 18. So the order of the surd cube root 18 is 3. Now we will move to our next question, that is state which of the following are surds justify. Now we have to see whether the given surd is a surd or not. Now the first question is given cube root of 51. So here you can see the order is 3 and the radicand over here is 51. Now student, the radicand 51 is a positive rational number. The order 3 is a natural number. As you know, you cannot have perfect cube root of 51. So cube root of 51 is a irrational number. Therefore, cube root of 51 is a surd. Now second question, fourth root of 16. Now student, you know the radicand over here given is 16. If you do prime factorization, you'll get 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Now fourth root of 16. So you can see here 4 pairs of 2 inside the radical sign. So 1, 2, 1 pair will come out, that is 2 will come out. So 2 is a rational number. It is not an irrational number. So here the radicand is not an irrational number, that is fourth root of 16 is equal to 2. 2 is not an irrational number. Therefore, fourth root of 16 is not a surd. Now, third question. What is given? Fifth root of 81. So, here the radicand 81 is a positive rational number. The order 5 is a natural number. Therefore, fifth root of 81 is an irrational number. So, therefore, fifth root of 81 is a surd. Now we'll move to our next question. Question number 4. Can you see it is given under root 256, or you can say square root of 256. You know square root of 256 is 16. Answer. So 16 is a rational number. Therefore 16 is not an irrational number. Therefore square root of 256 is not a surd. Now moving to our next question. What is given? Root of 22 upon 7. Now here the radicand 22 upon 7 is a positive rational number, and the order 2 is also a natural number. Therefore, root 22 upon 7 is an irrational number. Therefore, root 22 upon 7 is a surd. So I hope you are getting this. Next, we'll move to our next question. Question number 3. Classify the given pairs of surds into like surds and unlike surds. As you know, while comparing the pairs of surds, whether it is like or unlike, two things you have to remember, students. The order of the surd should be same, and the radicand inside the radical sign should be also same. Then only we can say that given surds are like surds. Okay, let's see our first question. What is given? First surd is under root 52 and the second surd given is 5 into root 13. Now, if you see both the surd has same order, that is order is 2. Now, if you see radicand over here, here in the first surd the radicand is 52 and in second inside is 13. Let's see whether we can simplify this under root 52. Now, if you simplify under root 52, you can write 52 as 4 into 13. And I have written in separate, that is root 4 into root 13. As you know, root 4 answer will be 2 because square root of 4 answer is 2 and root 13 cannot be simplified, so it will remain as it is. So root 52, its simple form is 2 into root 13. So now you can see, you'll compare this now, 2 into root 13 and 5 into root 13. Order is same and you can see student, the radicand inside is also same. Therefore, here the radicand and order is same. Therefore, 2 into root 13 and 5 into root 13 are like surds. So, you have to write again the actual question how it is given. So, root 52 and 5 into root 13 are like surd. Let's move to next question. What is given two surds? Which are the two surds? That is, one is under root 68 and the second is 5 into root 3. Order is same. Now let's see about radicand. Here is given 68 in the first surd and the radicand inside the second surd is 3. So first let's simplify. Already 5 into root 3 is in the simple form. So under root 68, if you simplify, you can write 4 into 17, 68 as 4 into 17. Now I've written in separate radical sign 4 under root 4 into under root 17, which can be written as under root 4 answer will be 2 into root 17 as it is. So square root of 68, the simple form is 2 into root 17. Now our second surd was 5 into root 3. Now order is same students, but the radicand is not same here. First surd we are getting radicand as simple form 17 over here and the second has 3. So here the radicands are not same. Therefore 2 into root 17 and 5 into root 3 are not like surds. Therefore root 68 and 5 into root 3 are unlike surds. Let's move to our next question. What is given? First surd given is 4 into root 18 and the second surd is 7 into root 2. Let's simplify 4 into root 18. So 4 into, I can write under root 18 as 9 2s are 18, so 9 into 2. So I'll write 4 into under root 9 into under root 2. That is equal to 4 into under root 9 can be written as 3 because square root of 9 is 3 into. So here root 2 remain as it is. So we cannot simplify. So it will be written as root 2. You know 4 3s are 12. So 12 root 2. So the simple form of 4 into under root 18 you'll get 12 into root 2. Now student, first surd simple form you got. Can you see the first and the second now? Order is same and the radicand also is same. So here both radicand and order is same. Therefore 12 into root 2 and 7 root 2 are like surds. Therefore 4 into root 18 and 7 into root 2 are like surds. Let's move to our next question. What is given? Fourth one, 19 into root 12 and second surd is given 6 into root 3. So 19 into root 12, if you write in simple form, let's simplify. So 19 into under root 12 can be written as 4 into 3. Inside the radicand can be simplified. That is 12 can be simplified as 4 into 3. So next step 19 into, I have written separate, that is root 4 into root 3. So same the next step 19 into under root 4 I can write 2 into root 3. So 19 twos are 38 into root 3. So the simplified form of 19 into under root 12 will be 38 root 3. So can you see the order is same and the radicand of the first and second surd is also same. So 38 root 3 and 6 into root 3 are like surds. Therefore 19 into root 12 and 6 into root 3 are like surds. I hope you are getting the concept. Now, students, we'll move to our next question. What is given? 5 into under root 22 and the second surd given is 7 under root 33. Now, the order is same but the radicands are not same. If you simplify also 22, you'll get 11 twos are. So it will none of the numbers will come out. And here also that is 11 threes are 33. So it is already in simple form. So your radicands are different. Therefore 5 into root 22 and 7 into root 33 are unlike surds. So student, let's move to our next question. What is given? 5 into root 5 and second surd is given under root 75. Already the first surd is in simplest form because the radicand inside is 5. It is simple. We cannot further factorize. So let's factorize our second surd, that is under root 75. So I can write under root 75 as 25 threes are. So the radicand 75 can be written as 25 into 3. So what is 25? Under root 25 means 5. Square root of 25 is 5. So root 3 will remain as it is. So you'll get 5 into root 3. So your radicands are not same because here the first surd has radicand 5 inside and the second has 3 inside. So your radicands are not same. Therefore 5 root 5 and 5 into root 3 are not like surds. Therefore 5 into root 5 and root 75 are unlike surds. Now students will move to our question number 4. Simplify the following surds. Now this concept will be very easy for you now students. As in comparing the surds, you did simplification form of the surds. Similarly, the same concept. Now first question. What is given? Under root 27. So how can I write under root 27? That is 9 threes are 27. So inside the radical sign, I'll write 9 into 3. So I'll write separately again. The now next step I wrote it separately. That is root 9 into root 3. So root 9 I can write as 3 because square root of 9 is 3 into root 3. So the simple form of under root 27 is 3 root 3. So next question. What is given? Under root 50. So I can write that under root 50 as 25 into 2. So I wrote it, our next step separate I've written, that is root 25 into root 2. So what is square root of 25? That is 5 into root 2 will be as it is. So 5 into root 2. So the simplified form of root 50 is 5 into root 2. Now let's move to third question. What is given? Under root 250. So it can be written as 25 into 10. So again I wrote it separate, that is root 25 into root 10. So root 25 is equal to 5 and root 10 as it is it will remain. So the simplified form will be 5 into root 10. So now students will move to our next question. Question number 4. What is given? Root under root 112. So if you simplify, factorize it. So 112 can be factorized as 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 7. Now as it is quadratic surd, order of 2. So 2 into 2, one pair we get, and 2 into 2 here the second pair we are getting. So 1, 2 from the first pair will come out and second the next 2 will come from this pair. So 2 into 2 will come out and what remains inside the radical, radical sign, that is radicand 7. So here we'll multiply these two numbers, they are rational numbers. So 2 into 2, 4 and root under root 7 will remain as it is. So the answer will be 4 into root 7. So the simplification form of under root 112 is 4 into root 7. So next question, what is given? Under root 168. So again, let's do 168 prime factorization. You know how to do this. So students, now what comes? That is 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 7. Now it is also order of 2. So two numbers with the same numbers can become a pair. So 2 into 2, one pair. Now this 2 don't have any pair also, and here also we are not getting 3 also, no pairs, and 7 also. So 2, this will remain inside the radical sign. So only one pair of 2, from this 2 only one number will come out, that is 2. So what is our next step? 2 into inside radical sign, what will be there? 2 into 3 into 7. So you have to multiply this. 3 2s are 6 into 7, that is 42. So what is the simplified form of under root 168? That is 2 into root 42. So now students, question number 5th. Compare the following pair of surds. You know comparison, greater than, smaller than, or equal to. So now first sum is 7 into root 2 and the second surd is 5 into root 3. Now you can compare when the order is same. Obviously here the order is same. And the second thing you can compare by comparing the radicands. So now here the radicand is 2 and here is 3. But you cannot directly compare 2 and 3 because there is a rational number before this radical sign. That is here in the second surd it is 5 and in the first surd it is 7. So we have to completely make the 7 also put into the radical sign and convert into a radicand. So our second, this one we have to simplify now. Now 7 root 2, if I take 7 inside this root, so what it will become? It will become root 49 because 7 into 7 49. So in under root it will become 49 into root 2 as it is. Now both are in under root, so you can multiply. So it will become 98. 49 twos are 98. Now similarly second surd what is given? 5 into root 3. So what is 5? 5 into 5 25. So put in square root. So 5 will go in square root, that is radical sign, it will become 25 into 3. So it will become 25 3s are 75. So now you can compare because whole term is in radical sign. So 98 and 75. So the radicand 98 is greater than 75. So under root 98 is greater than under root 75. So we'll write down our question part, that is 98 is what? 7 into root 2 is greater than 5 root 3. Now next question. What is given over here? Under root 247 and here second surd is 274. Now students, both no rational number is before the radical sign. So therefore you can directly compare the radicand over here. Now, if you compare, see 247 is less than 274. So, therefore, square root of 247 is less than square root of 274. Now, we'll move to our third question. What is given? Third question is 2 into root 7 and the second surd given is square root 28. Already the second surd is in totally in radicand inside the radical sign. So let's first change this, the first surd. So 2 into root 7, if you write, you can write 2 as root 4 into root 7. So 4 sevens are 28. So 2 into root 7 will convert into under root 28. Now under root 28 and here under root 28 is same. So both the surds are equal surds. So here under root 28 is equal to under root 28. Therefore 2 root 7 is equal to under root 28. Next question. What is given? First surd is given as 5 into root 5 and our second surd is 7 into root 2. So let's see 5 into root 5. you can write 5 as root 25 into root 5 as it is. 25 5s are 125. Now, second third, 7 into root 2. So, you'll put 7 into under root sign, so it will become 49 into root 2 as it is. So, 49 into 2, 98. Now, order is same. You'll compare the radicand. So, one is 125 and the other is 98. You know 125 is greater than 98. Therefore, under root 125 is greater than 98. Therefore, 5 root 5 is greater than 7 into root 2. Okay, let's move to our next question. What is given? 4 into root 42 and second third given is 9 into root 2. So let's convert it whole into radicand. So 4 into 42, 4 into under root 42 will write 4 as root 16 into root 42 as it is. So 16 into 42, if you multiply, you'll get 672. And second third will also convert it. So 9 into root 2 is given. So 9 square root, if you put it in square root 9, it will become 81 into 2 as it is, root 2 as it is. So 81 into root 2. So you'll multiply 81 into 2, 162. So you can compare the radicand now as order is same. Here all the surds have quadratic surds. So order is same. Now 672 is greater than 162. So therefore under root 672 is greater than 162. So I can write 4 into root 42 is greater than 9 root 2. Okay, I hope you are getting, students. Let's move to our next question. What is given? 5 into root 3. Now, here 5 root 3 is given and the second third given is 9. Now, can you see here it is one radical sign is over here and inside that radicand is 3. But in second only 9 is given. So you cannot directly compare like that. You have to first convert 5 into root 3. So if you convert it in total in radicand, if you write, so 5 will go in square root and it will become 25 into root 3 as it is. So now you can multiply 25 into 3. So 25 3s are 75. And now this 9 is a number, natural number like rational number. You'll put it in radical sign. So it will go inside the square root. So 9 square is 81. So it will become 81. Now you'll compare. So you know 75 is less than 81. So therefore, as 75 is less than 81, therefore square root of 75 is less than square root of 81. Therefore 5 into root 3 is less than 5 into root 3 is less than 9. So I hope you are getting this concept. Now students, in this question I have left sums for you as homework. 2 sums, I think so. Now further part, that is from question number 6, will continue in our next lecture. Till then, stay home, stay safe.